Welcome to Legends and Lore, a spooky podcast by the Sisters at OPE. My name is Gabby.
My name is Layla.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Old Salmon Joe. Stay tuned to find out more.
This podcast is recorded using our iPad, and the music is from purpleplanet.com. Hi guys. Boo!
Wow, Layla, way to start the podcast. So today we're
going to be talking about the Old Salem Jail.
So the Old Salem Jail is the reputedly haunted correctional faculty played host to an estimated of 50 hangings and enjoys a long, dark history. The Old Salem Jail was built in 1813, located next to the Hawthorne Street Cemetery, were accused of which...
Boo!
Layla!
What did I do?
Layla, stop
Boo.
it. Layla. Okay, so we're accused which Gilles Corey
Albert dissolved. Was crushed to more death. Among the many inmates to be credited in the person, Albert dissolved. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Gabby.
Albert Dissolves, more commonly known as the Boston Strangler, was famously confined here. Wow, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm. By 1984, conditions in the prison had deteriorated to such a level that a fragile judge ordered to the jail closure, which eventually took place in 1991. Until then, it had been the oldest operating prison in America, and there is a abandoned, crumbling into ruined, and collecting ghost stories as the years passed.
Wow, that's weird.
Mm-hmm, it is.
Visitors to the Old Salem Jail reported sightings of a dark apparitions wandering the empty corridors and rooms of the prison. Mystery lights were sometimes spotted shining from within, and unearthly screaming were heard echoing from the thick granite walls. Today, after the extensive renovation, the structure has been turned into luxury apartments, and the spirits of Old Salem Jail appear to be at rest for the time that it's being. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, I would never want to live in that. Wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would not want to. It would be kind of creepy though.
Yeah, but I think it'd be like fun maybe if people did it like for video, like you know how YouTubers do that sometimes.
Yeah,
they do it for like the Hawthorne Hotel too.
Yeah. So. Yeah, this is really creepy to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
It gave me shivers when I was reading this.
Yes, it did, and it's fun to talk about it because it's just something that most people know about, and it's weird. And this is in Salem, Massachusetts. So if you guys want to ever go visit,
our teacher went there.
Yeah,
she went and she got to stand by this old house. Was there?
This is the end for this segment. It's time for commercial break. Do you know anybody who's dead?
I have a wedding, don't ask.
Well then, send them to cemetery.
No thanks.
Also,
stop talking.
Recommend them to the old funeral home. There is great services.
Okay then, bye-bye.
But still, they're right next to each other, so don't worry.
Bye-bye.
Now we will be talking about the Hawthorne Hotel.
Why?
Because it's haunted, Layla.
Isn't the room 325 612?
Yeah, also there's a restaurant under it.
What?
Yeah, it's weird. This hotel takes its name from Salem resident and author Nathan Hawthorne, who is most famous for the Scarlet Letter.
In life, the renowned owned written was haunted by the witch trails, as his uncle Jonathan Hawthorne was the only judge in solving who never resent his actions.
Hawthorne even changed his last name to avoid being associated with the man, but was haunted by his relatives' actions for the rest of his life.
The hotel, too, is haunted by the past as it stands upon the former orchard of the witch trail's first victim, Bridget Bishop.
Wow. That sounds like a last name I've heard of, Bishop, Bridget Bishop. That sounds like something I would have heard of. To this day, visitors of the Hawthorne report the smell of apples from the Python orchard. Wow, that's
weird.
Creepy. It's creepy.
Exactly.
Spectral sounds and poltergeists are also encountered. Through most activity occurs in rooms 325 and 612.
Visitors to the day to former report an unseen hand and a ghostly baby's crying, while those staying in 612 awake to an undead woman staring. Meanwhile,
the Connected Turner Seafood is a home to the spirit of a woman in white who appears in mirrors and messes with the electronic equipment. That's kind of creepy.
yeah, I would not want to go in that. Simply, like 612 is kind of creepy because like you would go in there and you think like, because like, what if they didn't tell you, and you walk in there and then you have like bad dreams and like.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go in there just see anything because it would just kind of be creepy for me. It's just, I don't know.
I just don't think I'd ever want to be in there.
It's just really creepy. Like the first segment, we were talking about a prison and a witch getting crushed to death, and people die and hanging people. And then now we're just in the second segment, we're talking about people who died and while they're in there, and this hotel had to be restored. So because they made a restaurant underneath and they made all this stuff about it. This is creepy to me.
Especially like if you were in 325 and you hear ghostly babies crying, like that'd be really weird. And like in 312 you would wake up with a woman staring at you. I'd be creeped out for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, if it was a dare and I had to choose between those two rooms, 325 would be my choice.
Yeah, I could listen to a baby cry, not women.
We have baby brothers and sisters. It doesn't bother us.
Yeah, not like people looking. Oh, that'd be creepy.
But people staring at you while you sleep.
Change too.
Changing? Ooh, that would not be fun.
Yeah.
Even if they were like, we're trying to go in the bathroom. And then you go through the wall, and then they are like, no thank you. And they're just still there.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's disgusting too.
Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Legends of Lore. Thanks for watching.